Well, hello guys, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to the build of our house. We have some super exciting things happening in this video. Really exciting stuff. And today, it is Monday, and I believe our gravel got installed in the basement. Let's go take a look at that, which means tomorrow, spray foam time. All right, look at that. We'll go down and take a look, but there is our gravel. That is slick. All right, that's a lot of gravel. That changes absolutely everything. Wow. So hopefully this gives you guys a better perspective of what we were doing here. So essentially what's happening, like I talked about, is the foam is getting sprayed on top of the gravel. It's also getting sprayed on top of the footings that are installed. So footings all over the place, and it also gets tied into the concrete or the footings around the perimeter as well too. So that goes all the way around the perimeter of the basement. You can see around here, it's the same thing. And all the way around there. So one of the things that needs to happen with the Radon system, and we'll talk more about this tomorrow, is the foam, the spray foam, needs to tie into the concrete, which is right there. So the foam's been taken off, and you can see that the spray foam is going to tie into the ICF foundation. So super cool stuff, really neat progress. Tomorrow is going to be a real awesome day with the stuff that's happening, and really excited for the spray foam to happen and get done. So this is a pretty big step, guys. Once the slab goes in, it really helps things progress on the build. We'll be able to install all the missing windows or missing doors down here in the basement, which is one over in the walk-up or the bakery area. We've got this one for Grandpa's apartment. We've got the gym one over there. We've got the sports court one over there. So lots of cool things happening once these, the slab's done. So very cool. Looks awesome out here. So that's pretty much it tonight, guys. I'm just working on miscellaneous stuff out here tonight. But we will see you tomorrow. And for you guys, it'll be like a couple seconds. And then we'll be doing spray foam. So again, shout out to Elastochem for looking after the Radon system. It's nice to be able to work with them to get this all dealt with and organized and make sure it's up to the standards that it needs to be. And also thank you to United Drywall for helping us with this entire project and doing the foam and the drywall and insulation, which is all stuff that's coming. So very excited about the progress, if you can't tell. Anyways, guys, we will see you tomorrow for the spray foam installation under the slab. Good morning, guys. Just like that, we are back. It is the next morning, and we have some spray foam happening today. Now, there's quite a production out here today. Elastochem is using our site to do their training videos and that kind of stuff. So there's a whole bunch of stuff going on, professional videographers, photographers and stuff here. But I don't think anything's happening yet because I don't see a hose coming out of the truck. But let's go down and take a look at what's going on. All right, guys, we were here last night removing the entire perimeter. There's still a little bit left to do in the sports court over there, but the point of this, as we've talked about kind of already, is the foam or the spray foam that's going on top of the gravel base is actually going to tie into the concrete. So essentially this is going to get spray foamed first, and then we come with 2 inches over top of the gravel. And what that does is the spray foam is a better product than the white foam that is part of the Logic block system. So this doesn't have a perm rating, I believe, to it, versus the spray foam does. So it's a vapor barrier, and that's why it's required to tie into the perimeter like that.
Take 3, last shot, and...
Hey guys, Luke with Elastochem. We are back at the boathouse, and it is spray foam day. Super exciting, can't wait to get going on that. But before we go ahead with it, we need to do some prep. That means all of the penetrations coming up out of the floor, they all need to be wrapped and covered. We're going to have to cover up all the windows and doors. We're going to have to pull up all of our capillary break.
All right, guys, well, they are doing a bunch of the video work for the training course, so we're going to take off, and we'll be back here later today. When I get back out here, there'll be probably a majority of the foam already done, but we'll see you guys shortly. Matt, you're on camera. Yeah, getting old, eh, old man? All right, guys, so spray foam in the main part of the basement is done. It's awesome. So one of the cool things, as I've talked about with doing spray foam underneath your slab, is like right now, this is all absolutely locked together. There's no movement. Nothing is moving underneath the insulation. So generally when they would do this, they would lay poly down, like heavy poly. They'd put sheets of foam down, and when you walk over it, the foam is crunching and cracking and breaking. And this is just an absolutely awesome solid layer. It's monolithic, meaning it's one piece. It's all tied in together, and phenomenal. So very, very impressed with this. Then you can see there, it's right underneath our structural wall as well too. And then all tied in around the perimeter. So it looks good. And then what we're going to do is, like in these doorways, then what we do is we take this piece and put it on the outside, and then concrete will get poured right to that piece on the outside. So same thing for all the doorways. So it looks good. Very, very happy. So you can see the first layer there, it basically just ties all the rocks together, and most of the foam itself actually disappears in between all the rocks. There's an overhead shot for you guys. So we're about 40% done the sports court. So it's pretty fun to be around this stuff. I actually, if you know me personally, I actually started in construction in the spray foam industry, and I sprayed foam for many years, and then I managed a commercial division of a company. So anyways, all this stuff's very, very familiar to me, and it's kind of brings back fun memories being in these scenarios and dealing with this stuff. So anyways, guys, foam I don't think is going to get 100% complete tonight or today, but it will be completed tomorrow morning, and then rebar is going in tomorrow, is scheduled to go in tomorrow, which is very cool. So chances are we will see you guys tomorrow. Happy puppies, happy puppies. Well, hello guys, it's 2 days after we did the under slab foam in the basement. Oh, there's the owl. Crazy. Owl was just hanging out inside and we just flew away. Huh. Good thing you didn't get eaten, Olive. So 2 days since the under slab foam got done, and I think the rebar in the basement should be installed. At least that was the plan that we heard. And rebar is installed. Cool. Olive. Oh, and there's oh, hi Owl. Well, we've got Mr. Owl up there. Apparently he's hiding, or he thinks he's hiding. They do really like our house, which is kind of cool, but they're going to lose their house pretty quick. So anyways, obviously they've been hanging out for a while because there's all their poop, and over there is the other one's poop. All right, well, all the under slab foam is complete and the rebar is complete and it looks pretty stinking awesome. Beautiful. So rebar there runs right underneath the wall. And all the way around. So, as I've talked about already, so now this is our super solid base that we're standing on, zero movement on the spray foam, and it's going to be a nice solid foundation for our slab. So the next step on top of this is that the in-floor heating lines get installed, and that just goes, you know, zigzagging all over the place wherever the in-floor heating needs to go. Now the in-floor heating is basically Grandpa's suite, the whole basement area, not necessarily the mechanical room, and the gym. There's going to be no in-floor heat in the sports court. The only other area is going to be up in the garage. And then this is how our perimeter is done. So we installed that piece of plywood here, which is now buried underneath the foam. There's poly separating it. It's sprayed with 2-pound foam inside there. And essentially what's going to happen is when this is done, we're going to have 4 inches of foam coming up to about here, or sorry, concrete coming up to about here. And then we'll have this much of the plywood exposed, which is our drywall just butts right into that, and that'll be the joint. Now our baseboards go on top of that and cover everything, so it'll basically disappear. But the 2-pound foam down there, the other benefit to it is it's a seal, it's moisture proof, it's weatherproof, all that kind of stuff, and so essentially it's doing a great job keeping the wall all tied together. And then so the other thing is this right here, this piece of wood now comes out, and we put a piece of wood across the outside face of that wall when we pour the concrete, so there'll be a concrete coming all the way to the outside face. Our electrician is coming out, I think, on Saturday, so that is awesome because we're going to have more progress happening in the house. So he's going to be out here on Saturday. In-floor heating lines, I think, is next week, and we will book the concrete as soon as we can after that, which is going to be incredible because once the slab's done in here, it's going to be so different and so exciting. And then we can do scaffold in the big sports court area here, and and get up and finish some of the stuff easier from rolling scaffold. Also exterior. My exterior guys are coming out to do some of the sealing, hopefully this weekend again as well. So we got tons of cool things happening, guys. Tons of awesome progress. Don't forget, if you are looking for spray foam, reach out to United Drywall, uniteddrywall.com. There's a link down below to United's site. Obviously, Spray Foam Drywall, one of the sister companies of United Drywall is Sandcastle Stucco. So we do exteriors, and that's who I look after. So anyways, guys, thanks for watching, and we will see you in the next video.